Next up, we have Moonflowers by meganeko, featured in Geometry Dash, is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a Layman-Friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Once again, members starting this week get early access to all the videos. I schedule these for the week on Saturdays, which means starting this week when you see this video has already happened. If you're having a paid membership on YouTube, you get to watch all the videos for the week starting Saturday. You just get early access to all of them, because why not? I should start incentivizing people doing the memberships. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track ever, so I will be pausing a lot, as I will be pointing things out as I hear them or as I realize them, which means I'm also going to be talking a lot. And number two, this is recorded on a single take live on stream. I will stumble upon my words. It already has happened. Whatever happens, happens. With that being said, let's do this. Moonflowers by meganeko. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, so we start with the sample of what sounds to be a riverbank. Look, not a river, really. Like a lakeside. Because you could hear crickets, you could hear frogs. So some sort of like nature. Some sort of nature sample. We had a synth coming in, giving us an initial chord, and now we have a guitar with the drum hi-hat giving us our initial, just really, really fun beat. I like this. A beat and what sounds to be our initial riff. So a guitar riff as opposed to a motif. The motif is the smallest version of your musical idea. So the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. So you have a motif, then you put an ostinato to it, which means you repeat it over and over and over and over and over again, and you put that on a guitar or bass, or nowadays a keyboard too. And you get a riff. A riff is a more accessible version of a motif, because one of the downsides of the motif is that it's a small melody and you need to have a certain level of intricate understanding of how melodies work, where you can take melodies, all that kind of stuff, to be able to develop a motif comfortably. So turning something into a riff makes everything a lot easier, especially because a riff can then become the accompaniment instead of being the main melody. So really good use of modern and contemporary techniques. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we bring in the bass with the bass drum. We repeat that guitar riff. And those synths are now a little bit more audible, giving us that initial... Oh! Ooh! Oh, so we have that audio sample giving us that that distorted voice, like Daft Punk style. I already forgot what the name of that technique is. Well, really cool stuff. And now we bring in the actual vocoder. Thank you, a vocoder. And now and Arclight, welcome today, by the way. How you doing? And we bring a melody. We bring the synth with the actual melody coming in while the guitar is still playing the riff. The melody of the melody is kind of similar to the one of the guitar riff, which is kind of good when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's useful to do a variation of your riff as your main melody. That's why riffs are so accessible. Let's see where it goes. Oh, and we have a piano as well, I think. Oh, it's a synth. It's a keyboard synth with this kind of thing. We have the vocal thing. And let me go back a second so I can hear it again. Oh, there we go. We changed the drums again. Oh, this is really cool, dude. Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, we are doing kind of an instrumental solo, like we're giving the keyboard a more solo-esque approach to this kind of thing, even though the melodies being played have a lot in common with the riff itself, which is pretty common, you know, when you want to keep your material somewhat familiar in that sense. And oh my god, this is just really fun. It's just really fun. It's really cool. It's very groovy. It has such a good groove. The guitar and the drums, the bass, the second synth giving us those chords in combination. It's all, oh my god, this is really good. Let's see where it goes. We calm things down. We bring that vocoder again. And it's okay, Arclight. Oh, we speed it up, and oh, we bring a variation of the riff. We bring a variation of the riff and the melody, and we put that front and center while we do this. Arclight, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the mosh pit. Welcome to today once again. Let's see. Oh my god, this is so good. Let's see this go. It's giving such like 80s vibes. And now we did kind of a call and response between the melody itself and now the lower end, giving us somewhat of an imitation of what the melody did. Nah, this is really cool. Let's see where it goes. And Buncle, yes, it is. It's really good. I like the trick that I really like. Okay, so we have the syncopation happening over here, which is it's just so nice. The syncopation here is when the notes are played a little bit earlier before the expected beat, giving the extra sense of motion. This is very common in jazz and particularly in swing music. It's very, very common to do that kind of melody. So seeing that in something like this is kind of more on the funk side. So this is also something that happens a lot in funk, to have the melody jumping in, like jumping the gun and starting a little bit early. It's a really, really fun way of establishing more motion and more momentum. This is just fun. This is just fun. And now we go back to this. Let's see. And off the ramp we go with just the guitar. So going off the ramp, and Iris, we're not taking any more requests today, so you just wasted 10 points. So we go off the ramp. And going off the ramp is a colloquial term that I use. By colloquial, I mean that there is no official academic term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. And going off the ramp is what I call a transition. It can be as short as a couple of beats or a single beat. It can be as long as an entire section. And what it is it's a transition that makes your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, kind of like going off a ramp, waiting to see where you land. How do you do that? Remove the drums, maybe the bass as well, and there you go. This is very funky. Thoughts on funk, the other one, the PHONK? It's a heavy version of like electronic. It has nothing to do with funk itself. I find it funny. Because it's a very meme based type of music, and it's obnoxious. I find it funny in that sense. And Deno, welcome today. How you doing? So yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on funk. They are brilliant scoring for memes. So there you go. Anyway, let's continue with an actual funk. Let's see where this goes. Recapitulation. We bring back. We change the drum beat. I really don't like funk. That's okay. That's fine. Oh my god. I get to say, we get a full house today. So, you just heard how changing the drum beat completely changes the connotations of everything. The track feels so different because of the drums. If you want to hear an example, the most obvious example of how this can happen, listen to the intro of The Mirror by Dream Theater. The guitar in The Mirror by Dream Theater is doing the exact same thing for a full minute. Chong, 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 chong. Every single time for a full minute. The drums, the synths, the bass, everything around it changes. And there are times where it's genuinely difficult to tell that the guitar is still doing the same thing. That's how much the drums and the synths and the bass changes. And in essence, we did something like this here. We have changed the rhythm of the drums from a good old funk, to a more of a rock and roll, like rock, hard rock version of the drums. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Artist, they've been checking it out. Yeah, no, meganeko's really good. And I just love the retro vibes that this whole thing is giving us. Like Moonflowers, yeah, that sounds like 80s. This sounds like 80s music in the best possible sense, with more contemporary production. That just goes to show that on principle, funk is immortal. It's one of those genres that will likely stand the test of time just because of how fun it is. Retro, we've done, I think we've done Rebel Language, but I'm saying this has the vibes of 80s funk. That's what I'm getting at. The sounds themselves, some of the synths kind of resemble it a little bit, but y'all are talking about funk, the one with O and PHONK, and yes, that happens with all music. You will like some of it, you will dislike some of it. I think right now, because of the prevalence of how funk is in memes, and how, we have the little rectangles of doom that you just scroll on over and over again, you are more likely to be exposed to a wider pool of samples. And the wider the pool, the more likely you are going to see the bad stuff. Does that mean that genres like funk, like electronic music, don't have this kind of bad stuff? No, it just means you haven't been exposed to it as much. So, there you go. And yes, I call these the little rectangles of doom. So... Yeah, there you go. So yeah, if you think it's hit or miss, it's because it is. You're just being exposed to a wider pool of samples, which, yeah, because most of the music, for example, in my case, over here with the LFAs, most of these are curated already by the audience. Like, the audience already loves most of these. And therefore, the likelihood of me getting a genuinely bad track is way lower, because y'all already are sharing with me what you already like. I'm pretty sure if I were to start randomizing just the artists in the genre, I will run into garbage. I will run into straight up garbage, because that's just the law of odds. So yeah, isn't honestly every single thing in this world hit or miss? Yeah, that's just the law of averages, I would say. That's just the law of averages. It just sounds like a statistical common sense assertion to make. So, yeah, let's see where this goes. Let's go back to the fun funk. Let's see where this goes. We added some bongos there. Oh my god. Yeah, this is 80s. That right there, those hits of the drums. meganeko. I don't know how old meganeko is, but meganeko went to whoever was in the psychedelic funk scene in the 80s and just listened to a bunch of the music and said, I can do that too, and did it. Like, so many of these. Like, this is giving like Toto vibes and funk vibes. Like, a bunch of the things that you would hear from a lot of these 80s super fun rock, funk, hard rock, heavy metal bands, a lot of the principles are just here, and they're replicated faithfully. This is just really, really cool. Age 34. So meganeko either lived it, or just went to like Papa Neko's house and just asked Papa Neko to play some music from his time, and there you go. Yeah, I don't know. There you go, from Papa Neko. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. meganeko, if you ever see this, I am not apologizing. Let's continue. Oh man, the melody is so good. The drums are so well. The syncopation, the piano there, the vocals there. And I love the merging of the newer sounding stuff while still staying so faithful to the old. This is so good. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. So we're bringing another solo to this. Cyber got an okay, that makes sense. Yes. Oh. All right. We tone things down. Another vocal track. We're having one synth arpeggiating. Arpeggios, you play a chord one note at a time. These arpeggios are keeping the same pace that the drums had, except that, you know, the drums are kind of gone. Like, we still have the bass drum being hit very softly, so it's still kind of there. So it's keeping everything. The guitar is gone. So this is keeping that rhythm alive. Those arpeggios are keeping that rhythm alive. This is so incredibly 80s. I love this. Yadis, welcome today. How you doing? Incredible vocals. And my favorite thing is that this is not a song. This is a piece. This is an instrumental piece. The difference between a song and a song will have lyrics, will have vocals, and the vocals will be the driving factor of the driving force behind the music. In this case, it's not been. It has been the guitar, and it has been that keyboard, that solo synth, that solo keyboard. The vocals have been used as a pivotal force. Very different. Like, every time the vocals come in, it's to change something drastically. In classical music, a lot of the time, it is the harp that would do something like that. The harp would do what is called a glissando, which is basically just sliding through all the strings, and you would hear that, and it would be pivot. A moment to pivot. However, meganeko is using these code what was the term? The vocoder vocal samples to just pivot from that. It's a really, really cool, really fun, faithful to a bunch of these genres. Let's just see where it goes, because it's really good. Very good. We're building up again now. And we modulate. So yeah, we've modulated, which means we're just changed from one set of chords to another set of chords, changing the vibe of everything. We're now doing another variation of the melody. It sounds a little bit darker. It sounds a little bit more serious because it's lower now. And man, this is really good. Let's see where it goes. Oh, we're bending the pitch a little bit, and yeah, we're just going insane with these modulations, just experimenting. Oh, really nice. So yeah, this is more on the contemporary side. This is more on the electronic music, so we are engaging in that a little bit more. Very smooth, surprisingly smooth transition between the funk, and this. Surprisingly smooth. Let's see where it goes. And back we go to this melody. Oh my god. Oh, that syncopation with a little bit of funk there. Oh my god. There's the vocal sample. Pivot back to the main melody. With a little bit of those glitchiness from electronic music. How are you gonna end this? Okay, there we go. We remove it, and there you go. A couple of arpeggios from that keyboard, and one last hit. We hold that, we let those notes dissipate, and there you go. Man, what a trip that was. That was awesome. That was so much fun, dude. Oh, that was so much fun. There you have it. That was Moonflowers by meganeko, featured in Geometry Dash is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, members get early access to the videos now. I schedule these on Saturdays, so if you're watching this, it's already happened. And members, the paid members on YouTube, get early access. They get to watch the videos on Saturday when they come out, so incentive for you to do the membership. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord down below, Discord link down below. Go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions on the pinned message. And if you... Well timed. And if you want to catch the streams live when they happen, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you don't live in Europe, the full stream schedule up to date, showing in your local time zone, is in both the Discord and the Twitch. They're both linked down below. So if you live in, I don't know, Nicaragua for some reason, and you want like, well, what time is that in? What time is 6 p.m. Hungary? I live in Nicaragua. Just go to the Discord, go to the Twitch. They're both there. They both have the full stream schedule showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because, of course, I have a gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. What else could I possibly have? Games Are Basterd. That's where we put the recordings of the after show VODs, gaming VODs when they happen. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Link down below, or search for the username on YouTube. It's the same as James R. Basterd. You just swap the J for a G, and there you go. Not gays are bastards. I'm saying games, as in video games. R, the letter R, and bastards, as in James R. Basterd. There you go. There you go. God damn it, oh, and there you go. That was Moonflowers by meganeko, Geometry Dash. Really good stuff, man. That was so much fun. Really, really fun. But yeah, let's move on.